Hello, it's Empress Sashay. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to those already do. If you like exclusive content, check out my Patreon, the member section here on YouTube, and also my website. We like to put book personal reading, that type of thing. Empress Sashay Tarot.com or my Patreon, patreon.com, Empress Sashay. So this particular reading is about Chasity Malone. It's all alleged entertainment purposes only. Hey, it's very truthful though. I think I'm gonna do an extended reading on members for her. I have did quite a few readings for her, but one of you guys requested, my take on the situation with her. So she was arrested. I still think there's something about Christmas for her or someone connected to her, like her family, because I still keep getting there's something about Christmas for her that keeps coming out. So she finally got arrested. Let's get into it. So like I said, the extended reading for this one, if you're interested, will be on members. I actually found out her birthday, so I was actually able to look at her astrology chart. So the internet, I think you I can't think of your name, but you said there's footage of her, like the police breaking in. So I gotta go find that footage. I haven't seen anything, but I do know the internet is buzzing about her being locked up. So I'm gonna touch on astrology, and I did pull some cards earlier to see what her current energy looks like and what this arrest means for her and what's coming next. So her birthday, from what I've seen online, is October 27, 1994. So she's a Scorpio sun. Never knew her actual birthday, so she's almost a Halloween baby. Scorpio suns are very intense, private, and transformative. When life throws them a crisis, it often becomes a turning point. With her, I think she's kind of the Scorpio that operates in the shadow side, and they can tend to be like very vindictive, vengeful type of people. Low-key evil. With Saturn Aries that's occurring this year to 2026, I'm seeing that how that's going to affect her is testing her discipline and forcing her to face consequences, literally, especially around independence and impulsive choices she makes. With Pluto in Aquarius, this is going to shake up her public image, or that what is of her image. Also, what people think of her could completely transform as well. So I find that interesting. Jupiter in Cancer is that transit is already taking place, but all the way to mid 2026. So with that transit for her, this actually may bring her some sort of emotional healing or a chance to rebuild her reputation after this storm. Now, the current transit energy, we're dealing with the Mars transit, so that's a lot of anger, conflict, legal drama rising to the surface. Then September is all about eclipse season. So this is about exposure and major life turning points. So I find it interesting that the rest came in all this eclipse energy for her. So eclipse is all about something eclipsing into your life or eclipsing out of your life. So I feel like this arrest is like a very karmic checkpoint, forcing her to slow down and reevaluate her path. Now, the tarot cards I got earlier was the Justice card, the Tower, the Eight of Swords, Death, which I don't know why that keeps coming out for her and the rest, Krishan, but it came out again, Six of Swords and the Scrim. Justice, this is literally legal energy. She's facing consequences and has to take accountability. Tower, that's like a sudden event, life shaking up. This arrest may have been a wake-up call or a public shock. It is definitely going to be a wake-up call when it's all said and done for her. Eight of Swords, this is all about imprisonment energy, feeling trapped, restricted. So this actually shows possible actual jail time for her, like meaning she might have to spend a few days there. This gives me you're gonna be there possibly for a while, or just her also feeling mentally stuck. The death is like Scorpio. That's actually a Scorpio card. Endings and transformation. So this could be the start of a major life reset for her. It doesn't have to be a physical death, but it does represent something ending a transformation. Six of Swords, this is all about moving forward, a healing energy. So after this passes, she may try to put this chapter behind her. That is very possible. That does talk about I must say, seeing the depth in the Six of Swords in the same spread both talks about an ending and transition. So I want to clarify that again. And strength, this just shows she's going to need courage and discipline to get through this. But she can come out stronger if she learns the lesson. Justice is Libra energy, so there may be something around October. The Tower is also Scorpio energy too. Eight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Six of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And strength is Leo energy. And once again, death is Scorpio energy. I'm going to say this definitely obviously looks like a big turning point in Chastity's life. The cards also say she can use this as the moment to grow and transform. It's not going to be easy. It might involve legal battles, restrictions, and hard truths. But by the second half of 2026, that is like there's an emphasis on the second half of 2026. There's a potential for her to start over with a clearer direction and rebuild her image. I also have some more predictions, but so far, what do you guys think? Is this a wake-up call that Chastity needs, or will this just fuel more drama? Drop your thoughts below, because the astrology says this is just the beginning of a transformation for her. Definitely, obviously, if anyone gets locked up, that's a major turning point for anyone. I want to go back over the astrology predictions for, I don't know why I keep getting something around 2026. We are in 2025, September. I'm going to go back to touch on Saturn and Aries through 2026. This is a hard life lesson transit for her. So it's going to force her to she's going to take accountability for her actions and get disciplined. So if she doesn't face this energy willingly, life may feel like one obstacle after number until she does. Well, I don't want to say one obstacle after a number. I want to say one obstacle after another until she does. So even if she somehow possibly gets released, I still feel like she's going to have more obstacles. Pluto and Aquarius, this is all about right now, 2025 and forward. This transformed her public image. So she can go from being infamous to rebuilding her reputation. There's something around that. This also could bring some sort of shifts in her relationships, alliances, or social media presence. And then once again with Jupiter and Cancer, what is that? Jupiter and Cancer, she's gonna get some sort of emotional healing. There's something around someone's teeth, like oral. Well, I'm hearing oral. I hope that doesn't mean anything else, like oral B. Offers of emotional healing and potential second chances. This actually might be when she makes a public statement, redeems her health, redeems herself, or shifts into a more nurturing, calmer phase, and that's mid 2026. And then 2025 and 2026 eclipses in Libra and Aries. Once again, Libra, like the Justice card, that's Libra energy. Libra is legal matters, contracts, and public judgment. So I would say her case or situation could be very visible. Like very visible. Like information that's easily you can easily Google information. It's going to be very visible. A lot of public judgment and scrutiny. And then Aries, this is all about personal choices and independence. So it's forcing her to choose a new direction after this situation is resolved. I'm going to say, I also did a second spread. I got the Justice again, the Hangman, Nine of Swords, Temperance, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So seeing the Justice card again, I'm going to say more legal drama ahead. Hearings, decisions, or rulings that could come in late 2025 this year or early 2026. The Hangman, this talks about something being delayed, a pause period. So she may feel stuck, or she's going to be unable to move forward for a while, possibly waiting for resolution or serving time. Nine of Swords, this is all about her possibly having mental stress, regret, anxiety. She may struggle privately with what happened and what people think. Like she's going to be stuck in her head. Temperance, this talks about her possibly, it suggests she can find balance. This might be through therapy, spirituality, or new habits. Ace of Pentacles, this is a new start, possibly a job, opportunity, or a project after this situation is over that helps her rebuild. And then Judgment, this is like a big moment of reckoning, possibly a wake-up call that changes her path entirely. So I just get there's going to be some other stuff that happens even after this for her. I'm going to say short term for the rest of 2025. There's a focus on legal proceedings, public fallout, and inner turmoil. She could be likely feeling under pressure, like with a change, obviously, likely under pressure with a change of a chance of restriction or even probation or jail time. It depends on whatever her charges are. I think I saw something around shoplifting, I think. Mid 2026. I keep going back to 2026 with this situation. There's a chance for redemption with Jupiter and Cancer. This can help her repair relationships, make amends, or find emotional healing. She also may go public with like a new version of herself, like maybe even more karma or more serious or focused on rebuilding her image. Long term, I feel like this arrest looks like a turning point in her life story. So if she uses it as motivation, she could transform herself and avoid like really repeating the same cycle. But once again, the extended will be on my member section, and that's what I have. Bye.